Good evening. Okay. Welcome to another late night chat, or like a late night chill stream. Hey Shazad, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Sib, you're kidding. Daniel says I'm up doing listings. Kenneth says good evening. Yeah. Why? Yeah, we're live, Bob. Hi, Hugh. No, there's no ASMR, Tom. Sib says the Asians have arrived. Daniel says I love these Zahir After Dark streams. Fantastic, Daniel. Glad you like them. You know what? I just finished eating like the most delicious. I shouldn't be eating this late, but I fancied something to eat. I just had this most delicious like chicken fillet burger. You know, like you can get like proper breaded. I think Sainsbury's do these like spicy chicken breaded fillets. I could just put them in a nice soft roll with some lettuce, some garlic mayo, and then I whacked on some Encona. If you guys like chili sauce, Encona chili sauce is really good. Encona chili sauce is so nice. Very, very, very spicy, but like really, really delicious. But you've got to be careful with how much you put on, otherwise you will burn your tongue. Craig O Crash says good evening. Diesel Engine Freak says hello from Canada. Lincoln Seller says good evening, just got in from work. Hi there. The Hills says hi. Karen says hi Z, just in bed, may end up dozing. You are doing your bedtime story voice again. Yeah, I'm just speaking a little bit quietly because it's quite late. I don't want to be too loud. Will's Shop says hello. Shazad says flying out tomorrow, just beat my all-time record for one day sale, 2k. Wow. I mean, we're feeling pretty good because we've seen an uptick in sales, Shazad. Like we're actually not doing badly at all. I'll give you guys like a sneak peek. Obviously we do our like sales figures on a Friday, don't we? But here you guys go, look, check that out. We were really proud that we've hit 1200 in 7 days. And so we're pretty pleased with that. We've actually seen a real jump since the 3rd of October. But that's like a sneak peek. But yeah, doing pretty good. But yeah, $2,000 in 1 day is like, that's next level, Shazad. That's just crazy. Kenneth says you're talking about food again. Dr. Doodle-Doo says hi. So does DBG. Hey DBG, how are you? I'm a Tabasco man, says that's good enough for me. The Hills. Hello all, can't stay just off the bed, says Tap Peddler. I'll watch tomorrow as I do my packing. No worries, Tap Peddler. Have a good night's sleep. It is 20 to midnight. I'm Blue Dragon Sweet Chili. Sweet chili is not chili sauce, Tom. You should know this. Sweet chili is like, it's not chili sauce, okay? I don't know why they even call it chili. I don't even know how it's derived from any kind of chili, but still, that's my opinion. I'm up 40%. Wow, that's amazing. Well, we're pretty pleased with what we're doing, but that your figures, Shazad, they're just like removed from everyone else. They're just so good. Amazing. Emma says hi. Tom, I think you can actually get dragon steaks in Iceland to go with your sauce. I picked up some kangaroo fillets in there. Oh, okay. Deal City says, do you ever enjoy listening to a podcast while cleaning items? I like the only reselling podcast that I listen to is oh god, what's their name again? Jesus, Scavenger Life. That's it, Scavenger Life. Scavenger Life's podcast is amazing. Really like listening to them. You know, it's one of those things that they're quite cool to listen to when you're sorting items out. Karen says, paid off my working capital Saturday, been accepted for another, was going to get hubby a bike but looks like a car. Wow, congratulations Karen, that's fantastic that you paid it off. Yes, Shazad, I know it's like a pharmacy, imagine boots, yeah I know, but still it's still really nice to hear like your progress, because it's so different to what everyone does. It's just nice to hear. It's kind of inspiring. The food talk makes me hungry, says Craig. Well, Craig, I do talk a lot about food. It's just, you know, I'm always thinking about food, so you know, it happens. Made over £150 yesterday. profit today, less than 100, but nearly got a week's wages in 2 days. I have to work 5 days a week in employment to get this. Love it, says Sean. That's the beauty of it. There's no limit to what you can earn apart from what you put into it, what you can find, things like that. So it's different. I want a pot noodle drenched in Tabasco now. It's the best. That sounds really good, the Hills, actually. That's good. I like it when you can take like really bad food like that and add your own stuff to it. Like, I mean, does anyone ever do this? Like, you buy a ready-made crap, well, not ready-made, but they do those fresh pizzas, like in Asda, where they do those big fresh pizzas, or you don't get a chilled pizza, but you get one of the fresh pizzas from Asda or Sainsbury's or whatever, but they never use much cheese or whatever, and you can always take it home and whack on more cheese and whack on like more like meat toppings and stuff and make the thing amazing. So yeah, it was pretty awesome. Bikes are so expensive. Jay and Ryan are great. Yes, Jay and Ryan, that's their name. They're amazing. Their business is amazing. I'm writing up my supermarket shopping list for tomorrow. Love food too, says Deal City. Craig says, did you ever sell the alarm clock with the wood and flipping numbers? I can't remember seeing it in your sales updates. One of my favorite pickups. Yes, I did actually sell it, but then we had a return on it, which was a real shame. I actually sold it for like $59.99, but the guy returned it because he said that it wasn't working properly. We tested it, it was working, so I got it back, but that's what happens. It's all about Nongshim ramen noodles when I'm desperate, says Sib. Okay. Will Shop says, I'm currently looking to buy a good printer. Any advice? I would say the common one to go for if you're printing labels to ship, it's going to be the Zebra GK420, that tends to be it, or the Dymo 4XL. You can get rolls of adhesive 6x4 inch labels, which are perfect for printing out Royal Mail, UPS, Hermes labels. So when you buy your postage online, you can print it on a nice sticky roll or label. You just peel it off and put it on your parcels, which looks more professional, neat, and when you start shipping more and more parcels, it makes life easier. If not that, then I'd suggest getting a good budget laser printer. If you want to get a regular A4 sheet printer, I'd suggest getting something like a Brother or a Samsung entry level label printer. Myself, I've got like a budget Brother laser printer, A4 laser printer. And it worked really, really well, and it still works really well for me when I need it. But for my regular postage labels, I use the Zebra GK420, and I'm really happy with it. Okay. Tom, have you got a cuppa Garibaldi's as usual? Craig says, will you relist it post 20th? I'd love to buy it. Craig, it's actually gone. It's actually gone now. It won't be relisted. I actually took it and just shoved it into a local auction recently, because I just I wanted to have a clear out when it came back to me. I was like, oh, I'm not going to bother. Okay. Have you ever taken a month or so off from sourcing to rake in money to respend or save, says Deal City? We took a long time off sourcing, Deal City, and it was, in hindsight, it wasn't the best move. We took a lot of time off. I think most of the summer we didn't go to car boots, and kind of just went out of the mood of sourcing. But I think it wasn't the best move in hindsight. Both Beck and I were talking about it, and we kind of realized it was a mistake to stop sourcing. Even when you've got like a haul, it's always good to go out and pick up cherries on top, as it were. So I'd say if you've got lots and lots of stock, yes, your priority should be listing it. And that's one benefit that's come out of it, is when we did stop sourcing, we were listing what we did have inside. So we're now at a stage where we don't have a lot of unlisted stock, and when we're going out and buying more stock, it's getting listed quicker. So there is a benefit to it in that respect, of course, because it means you can get up to date. You haven't got a massive backlog, but the downside is, like, we got too reliant on our large haul of RC stuff and the big wholesale buys that we're doing, but those, sometimes the issue is when those go flat, or if they don't perform as well as we're used to, you then don't have these nice extra cherry on top items that we would find from car boots charity shops. But since using those, since going out sourcing again, it's popped up again. But yeah, it's a good point though. Deal City, Death by Glamour says, I still handwrite mine, #old school. That is old school. I'd get cramp. I'm not sure I'm used to the pen holding the feel anymore. It's gone weird. I've got a copy. Yes, Samsung 1750. Did someone say? Only £10 for toner, says Perfect Gifts. I'm using a Zebra 2844. Fantastic. Could not do without it, says Hugh. Yep. Can also use the LP 2844, older model but a lot cheaper, says Shazad. Definitely. Dylan, hi Dylan. I didn't go to any boot sales most of August, says Tom. Yeah, but that's not a big deal, is it, Tom? You go all the time. Sup, says Nick and Andrea. Hi Nick, how are you? I've never been to a car boot, says Shazad. Well, you don't need to. When you're doing £2 a day, you kind of don't need to go to the car boot, I would say. There we go. Yeah, Chris B says, did you need to, Tom? Kenny says, still trying to figure out what tactic to use for eBay as I live in Denmark. The cheapest price of postage and packing is £8.60. Right now I'm doing FBA most of the time. Yeah, that would make things really difficult if your shipping is that much. Most of your items are going to go somewhere in Europe. Best thing to do is get prices for the main markets. You don't really have to worry so much about like the smaller countries. The biggest markets are obviously going to be to the UK, to the US, but you know, UK, France, Germany, Spain, you know, Italy, those are going to be the biggest markets. So try to find out what's the cheapest, best prices you can get for those countries and then work from there. By the way, I've got to put my hat on. I found this today. This is my best buy today. Oh, look at that. The Signature Collection by McDonald's. As soon as I saw this at the car boot, charity shop today, I had to have it. This is actually a McDonald's staff workers cap, and it's promoting the Signature Collection of burgers they did, and like, I absolutely love it. I'm selling it, but I loved the Signature Collection of burgers. It was like their fancy burgers, you know. So I was like, yeah, cool. But what do you think of it, guys? The Signature Collection by McDonald's. Paid £1.50. I paid £1.50 for this, and the last one that sold on eBay sold for £15, but I'm gonna be asking for like a lot more. I've actually put it up at 30 with best offer, because I don't think people that are looking for baseball caps are looking to buy the Signature Collection by McDonald's unless they're McDonald's collectors. So if someone makes me an offer for it, obviously I'll sell it, because I only paid £1.50. But yeah, it's pretty cool, and you get to rep the burger. Okay. As your knowledge builds, it's so nice to just go to the car boot and pick up items you'll know you will be able to sell, says Deal City. Very true. Very true. She's had staff sent out 446 parcels today, so they couldn't handwrite them. Okay. Let's just scroll down the page. Alia has joined. Hey Alia, how are you? New job, says Tom. No, it's not a new job. It's yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind. Okay. Z, I thought it was about KFC, you traitor. What? I found it. It's cool. It's a McDonald's it's a McDonald's you know, cap. Look under postage and click change location, says Shazad. Okay. Sib says, Z, can you tell Chris I said hi and that I'm not talking to him yet until he saves those Furbies? Chris paid a handsome amount of money. A handsome amount of money like an insanely, amazingly generous amount of money to do what he wishes with those Furbies. I'm kind of not fussed. I don't mind if they get destroyed now, but after they went for that much, I thought maybe they shouldn't get destroyed, but I'm not sure. Like, it's up to Chris, really. Have you sold a Nazi Germany item, says Silverhair Stacker? No, I've never come across any. No, I've never come across anything like that to sell. But would I? Depends, really. It depends. I think so. If there's a market for it. Although you couldn't sell that stuff on eBay, as far as I'm aware. I think people even have to cover the swastika out on when they're selling, like Escape from Cold. It's the board game, which used to have the swastika logo on it. Yeah, Sib, to be fair, he booked at 400 quid. Yep. Ryan says they still doing the signature buy me, stock up while you can. Are they? Oh, I'm loving my cap. It's fantastic. Willshop says signed shipping from Netherlands to the UK is €15.50, which is crazy and means I can't sell low ticket items. Don't be so certain that you can't sell low ticket items. When I was shipping to Europe with tracking, I was often selling items for as little as £4.99 with like £8.99 shipping on top. So I've actually done that on a number of occasions where people would buy like a £5 item from me and then pay £8.99 shipping to get it like sent tracked to whichever European country. I've kind of since moved on to just sending a lot of items standard shipping. It doesn't concern me now because I feel like, having looked at the figures, having looked at returns and items not received, it hasn't had an impact on my items not received. It really hasn't. So I tend to send most of my items. I have had a couple, but considering the amount of parcels we send out, it's well within tolerances. And eBay do have like a nifty service metrics tab you can check out, and that will tell you what your items like not received is. So I think it's pretty good. I mean, I'll show you guys. I think I've shown this before on one of our chinwags, and this is our items not received by domestic. So you can see we've only got 0.72, so 3 items not received out of 415, so 0.72%, which for me is well within tolerances, I think, of what you'd expect. It does become higher when I go to international. We're on 1.4%, but we're still okay. It's 2 out of 143. That's, it's not, sometimes you get like a glut of them or whatever, but it's only 2 out of 143. I still don't think that's bad. It's not very high. And personally, I think like the amount of money you save sending international standard over sending tracked is huge, guys. Like, for example, a lot of the parcels that I send out are large letter and they weigh under 100 grams. Most of those parcels I can send to Europe for £2.65 if I use international standard. If I choose to do tracked and signed, the cost goes up to like £7.65 or something like that, or close to £8. So it's a difference between paying £2.65 and nearly £8 for postage. So obviously, if you're charging a more reasonable postage, then I think it's like then I think you're going to get more customers, aren't you? But I suppose a lot of factors play into that. We've got multiples of stock. We're not invested in it anymore, like cost wise, etc. Nick does say Furbygate is not over, the saga continues. Yes, I'm sure there are more developments to come with the Furbies. The things I would do for £400 doesn't even bear thinking about, says Sim. You can relist the RC car in the next auction, says Shazad. Oh, Shazad, thank you. Yeah, Shazad actually bid on the RC car that I put up for auction, and then decided that he didn't want it. He was just happy to bid. He actually outbid himself and bid £100. So very generous of Shazad. What we're thinking of doing, Shazad, is doing like a raffle of all the items like that. So the RC car, and there was a NES Mini that I believe it was Chris B that he donated and he didn't want. So yeah. Swamp Picker has popped in. Hi Swamp Picker from the States. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. It's midnight over there. It is, yeah, it is nearly midnight. It is. I just thought I'd pop on for a chat in my McDonald's cap. I really like it. Okay. My mum sold a Harry Potter DVD today for €8 with 22 shipping to America, says DBG. Exactly. People will pay. You know, do flat shipping, that way people will buy more. I regularly sell items to Japan where people take advantage of that flat rate. Mine is 0.24%. Exactly. You know, I really do feel that having shipping worked out for like international sales is a big thing. What I've got is I've basically simplified it. So for Europe I've got a set price, for the US I've got a set price, and for like the Far East I've got a set price. So I've got like, you know, if an item's going to Europe, like, and it's like a small item, I charge $4.99 to Europe. So if someone buys an RC part from me, I'm going to charge them $4.99. And like I said, in most instances it's costing me $2.65, so that covers me for my my envelopes, whatever. And if there are any, you know, items not described, whatever, overall, because the percentage is so low, it covers me for that. And then if I'm sending elsewhere, it's like $7.99 or $8.99, something like that. So, you know, it helps. Swamp Picker says, I love using GSP here. I know it's pricey. I have lots of one-of-a-kind items. Yeah, exactly. It really does depend on what you are selling. It really, really does. You can't just like, there's no one-size-fits-all type thing. There really isn't. So it's definitely you know, worth checking out how to do these things differently, you know, like according to what your inventory is like. You know, if your inventory is valuable, if it's, you know, unique, everything's different sizes, it makes more sense to take advantage of that. Right. Do you know if it's possible to sell video games with Scandinavian language backcover and manual, but the game is in English? Of course it is, yeah. You can sell that on eBay, no problem. Obviously just show that the cover, that it's the Scandinavian version, but the in-game, you know, you can change the language to English as you can, and you know, and it's an English manual. There will be a buyer for it, even if it's Scandinavian. Video games will have a buyer, and it doesn't matter which region. If anything, you might get collectors who want to collect every variation of a particular game. So yeah, I can send up to 2 kilos anywhere in the world for 120 quid. Yeah, exactly, works well. Oh gosh, it's just jumped. I think it was Gary Dunster who won the NES, says Nick. Oh, okay, yeah, Gary. Yeah, great gesture by him. Yeah, Gary said he just bought it and he was like, yeah, you know, he wasn't fussed about having it. Thanks for clarifying, guys. Yeah. Okay. Kelly says, hey Z, Rebecca and everyone. Rebecca's in bed. She's in bed. She's still recovering, feeling a little bit rough. She's been on a Lemsip again. I ordered some labels from Royal Mail. Do they normally take weeks to come? No, not really, Tom. They normally turn up pretty quickly. Not too bad, not weeks. You can order up to 20 rolls at a time. Yeah, they send quite a heavy box of them when you order them. Okay. Right, Swamp, I have to go at work, closing time. No worries, Swamp Picker, thanks for popping in, appreciate it. Right, I have actually cheated today when it comes to shipping. Actually, let me just show you. So this is the first thing I found. I bought that, which is like really cool. I paid, like I said, £1.50, and I found a couple other things. I'll show you. I found like an old school Microsoft Sidewinder gamepad. and this is really old school because it's game port. It doesn't even have USB. It's actually got a game port connection on it, and it's really good condition. It's got the inserts and everything. I paid £2.50 for it, but I've seen these sell for around 20, and I thought it's a nice item to have listed. I really like these. I don't know why. I've actually got a USB version of this that I've had sat around for a while, but I'm quite highly priced on it, but I thought that was pretty cool. There goes my ass. And who would have thought? Who would have thought? I found more RC at the charity shop. Who would have thought? It's crazy. Look at this. This is like an ex Maplins item, but it's like a little Sopwith camel biplane. You can see it's really cool. It's like a little, radio controlled plane, which I thought was really nice. I got that for a £5. I'm probably gonna get around 25 for that, I reckon, especially with Christmas approaching. So gosh, just dropped my RC. It's okay though, he's alright. That's my little dude there. Pretty cool, huh? I love this thing. This is just mine. This has got nothing to do with reselling. Okay, DBG says, I haven't made my donation yet. I'm waiting for PayPal to release my funds. Oh, that's always tough. My cousin had that Sidewinder in 1998, says Alia. I remember those around Diablo 2 time. Wowza. Yeah, that is a long time ago. Okay, there goes the go-kart. He's fine, Ryan. He's fine. He's absolutely fine. Anyway, let me just show you. I've cheated a little bit with the parcels. I've actually gotten everything ready. I'm a bit disappointed with today's sales though. We haven't hit we didn't manage, well sorry, yesterday's sales now. We didn't hit £100, which is really disappointing. We only hit like £76, so we've had really good run of days, like £200 plus days, and then bam, we've been hit with a £76 day, which is a bit disappointing considering we still had 9 transactions. Normally when we're doing around 9 or 10 transactions, it's a lot better, but today was a lot of low value stuff. We didn't get any of the kind of higher end RC parts selling or anything like that, so it was a bit disappointing really, but it happens. The good side of it, I suppose every cloud has a silver lining, is that we're still selling the same. It's not like our visibility is decreased. I mean, we did like similar amount of transactions yesterday, and yesterday we had over £230 of sales, so very annoying. Don't you average it out? Can't have a £200 day without a £100 day sometimes, dude. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's still good. I know they can't all be £200 days, donkey. Thank you. It is frustrating. Shazad had a £2,100 day. Wow. Yeah, I know, but it's just a bit annoying because we still had the turnover. Like we still had the number of we had the transactions. We've got 9 parcels, which for the last few days we've had 170, 220, 220, 150, 230, and then today's been 76. So sorry, yesterday's 76. So hopefully today will be better. I'm gonna keep obviously putting listings on fresh items. We've got some nice value items listed as well, which is good, but I cheated a little bit and I've put everything in envelopes so it's ready. I'll show you what we've sold, bore you. Oh, okay. These are really old school. These are little combat modules for an RC plane. Oh, okay. We had a £32 day on eBay, says Nick. Thank God our Xmas stock is shifting on FBA now. Every cloud. Exactly, Nick. Yeah, you gotta. Perfect Gift says mine's around 250 a day, but I sell low value items and 150 on Amazon. Yeah, it has to. It happens. What products Shazad, what price do you sell? Not, yeah, he doesn't sell us. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying because you know, sometimes you sell parts worth like 20-30 pounds, and then other times you sell these like a £5 or something. But it's all large letter stuff, so it's just gonna go. What else in here? Oh yeah, some little shock absorbers, you know. Amazon had a $1 billion day. eBay had 890 million. You think eBay worry much? Says Ryan. No, probably not. How did you find those figures out, Ryan? Anyway, Peter Ray, hi Peter, how are you? He says had a good sale, 1550 on a pair of size 11 kids Velcro cars shoes. Oh, cool. DLCT, I got a video up of an epic find. I picked up a Yamaha Portasound SS30 for £2, and it sells top end 150. That's pretty cool. Hey Krillin, Rob, how are you? $2 super chat, thank you. Z, when are you coming to USA for pastrami on rye? You know what? Hopefully soon, Krillin. My daughter's actually coming to the US in February. She's visiting New York with her school in February, so she'll be visiting. So hopefully she'll be able to have one of those sandwiches. Maybe ones that get dipped in the jus, and those look amazing. I'll just stand there getting a fully dipped sandwich and just be amazing. But yeah, she's going in Feb, so that's amazing. She's going to be really blown away, I think. I really wish I had a business model where everything was posted large letter. So much easier, says Bob. It is, but the problem is, Bob, then you are exposed to having the kind of day that I've had where not everything we sell is high value. So you'd have to do either a lot of sales or hope that some of your high value stuff sells. I mean, we do sell some really high value RC parts, but sometimes it happens. You've inspired me to go down and do my parcels before the morning. 34, which isn't too shabby for a Monday, says Sib. Wow, Sib. That's insane. 34. I've done 9. But yeah, that's really good. But yeah, get them done, man. Just got to get little one asleep, says Sib. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's amazing, Sib. Let me see what else I sold. Let me show you something else. Trying to organise a trip to Japan via Singapore. Oh, I'd love to visit Japan, Shazad. That sounds amazing. Yeah, look, it's just little bits of plastic like that. What's that? A front arm mount thing. Yeah. I think I sold that one before. Oh, this is my favourite sale of the day, by the way. Check this one out. That's like a plastic tube that you put your antenna in, and that actually sold for £6.21. That's crazy. £6. It's just like you could get that. It's like a straw, basically. So you know when you've got you see, it's basically that there. It's like a little straw. So that's for my antenna sticks out there. So that's all that is. It's just like a straw. £6.21 for that. So not bad. Japan is on my to-do list. Oh yeah, I'd love to visit Japan, Crispy. I've always wanted to go since reading video games magazines in the 90s where they used to talk about Akihabara Market. Oh, I used to love it. Japan would be wicked, as Alia. Still dreaming here. Yeah, same here, Alia. I'm in the same boat. It would be a dream trip. You know, it would be amazing. So, you know, straw. Let me just get the straw. Japan for me too. Cora and Helen are there at the moment. Looks amazing. Just want to try the vending machines. Yep. That sounds amazing. it would be good to mix with RC and your electronic high ticket items, says Alia. Well, that's the whole point of going back out car booting and charity shops. Even within the last few days that we've done it, we've seen a big uptick because we've picked up some high value items. Like, so our store suddenly got a few more £50 plus items, which is always nice. Zahir, do you own a 3D printer? Ask you. No, I don't. Who pays £6 for epoxy plastic drinking straw? I know, right? It's crazy, but people buy it. Would love to go to Japan, Germany, see Austria, Australia one day. I've decided next year that I'm going to do a lot more traveling, says Shazad. I would if I was you as well. They have used underwear vending machine there, Z, says Tom. Yeah, they have all kinds of weird stuff. Definitely. Ali says the only thing from Japan I've got is the Sega Astro City Candy Cabinet arcade machine. I got it imported from Japan. Wow, that sounds pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna actually start printing out my labels now, guys. Wow, we've been talking for like 35 minutes already. Yeah, I'm gonna start printing out my labels, and then like getting on with the shipping. For those of you guys that are up late, I think OReilly Ruth are going to be going live as well at 1 o'clock. Not that they need any kind of promotion, but worth watching. They're amazing people to watch. They're really they're quite inspirational. Guys, is the video jerking constantly? It looks like it is anyway, but I don't know. Hi everyone, Zahir. How long have you been packaging your items at night? I found that my productivity is so much higher the next day. Reese, good question. Just recently, to be honest, I try to do them as I go along, but I've already packaged them now, so I'm just printing labels, and it's given me an excuse to regularly go live at night and do a little stream because I just enjoy doing them. I don't know why. I'm kind of in the habit of it. Video paused, but okay now, says Sean. You drop frames now and again. I don't know what it is, man. I really don't know what it is. It's frustrating me though. What was the name, Z, says Kenneth. What do you mean, what was the name? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, OReilly Ruth. Is it OReilly Ruth? Yeah, OReilly Ruth. They've got a huge YouTube channel. There are a couple from the States that do a lot of they do a lot of different kind of income streams and whatever, and but they do a lot of thrift stores and garage sales, and they do a lot of videos on flipping items. They're really fun to watch. They're really motivational, and they're a nice couple, you know. All right, let me just do some printing out of the labels. Okay, my mouse really irritates me because it double clicks so much. I need to change it, but I just keep on putting that off. Oh god, come on, don't take the biscuit. Okay. Oh, OReilly Ruth, I've watched them a lot. Yeah, they're fantastic. I really enjoy watching them. Alia said, did you custom your PCZ? Is it dual core or quad core? It's quad core, Alia, but it's old. It's a 2500K, and yeah, I custom built it, case upwards. Yeah, it was yeah, it's old now though. It's showing its age. I'm off, says Shazad. Need some sleep before the flight. We'll be back on the 17th. Land at 4:30. We'll be back to work later that day. We'll get a good night's sleep, Shazad. Thank you for your generous donation for the auction, and also hope you and your family enjoy your holidays. You clearly deserve them. So thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. Very funny. Ryan, I watched him. I think made some entertainment. Okay, time to sleep. Kenneth and Zahir, thank you for answering my questions. Have a good night. Good night. Question: can you whisper a bit more and randomly tap and click on things? No, Sib, I'm not doing that. That's the wrong channel. You're on the wrong channel for that kind of content, if that's what you want to call it. I'm only speaking in a quieter voice because it's really late, and I'm trying to concentrate as well. It's really difficult to sort all this out whilst I just don't want to mess up my postage. Okay, that'll definitely go as a large letter as well. Oh, come on, don't be it's frustrating. I'm really gonna have to buy a new mouse. I'm gonna have to. Z-Sib is a kinky mofo this time. I'm sure he's probably kinky all the time. People randomly stumbling upon this stream will think it's a McDonald's training video. Oh, the signature collection, Nick. It's all about the signature collection. Why don't you close the door, Z? You can talk louder then. No, because it's not about the door is closed. Beck's upstairs. It's late, It's late. It's quiet now. Neighbours might hear. The walls aren't super thick. I can't imagine printing labels while streaming. I can barely print labels as it is, says Deal City. Are you sure you should sell that cap? You can't get it off, says Kenneth. There you go. It's off. I like it. I like it. Don't sneeze, says Sean. No, it won't. Didn't you just buy a mouse for a whopping £3, says Kevin? Yeah, but I'm not going to use it. It's not very nice. It's not comfortable. I prefer using my Razer mouse, even though it's dying. It is an optical mouse. It works, don't get me wrong, it works, but it just feels really cheap. Feels really cheap in my hand. It just feels horrible. It's good for £3. I was surprised. To be honest with you, I was surprised they sent me something. Like, I was expecting to receive nothing. So the fact that they shipped me a mouse from China for under £3 is mind-boggling. But yeah, it isn't something I'd want to use though at all. I'd rather use a broken Razer mouse than use that mouse, if that makes any sense. I'm not scared. A Whopper meal, please. What the hell? Yes, go large. Wrong. Yeah, exactly. Whopper's Burger King, Nick. Whopper is Burger King. Oh, come on, stop double clicking. Why is it double clicking? It's just so annoying. Was the mouse from Wish? No, Chris, I think it was from like Banggood or something. When those Chinese import websites, they sell a lot of stuff. Like, you can get some really good RC toys from them as well, like WL toys or whatever. So yeah. Okay, these are the ones that need to go as a small parcel. I'm just gonna do one. No, it's not the ball. No, the mouse works fine. Tracking is not the issue. It's just for some reason it's double clicking sometimes, which is really frustrating. So what's happening is it's just, I'm pressing something. So for example, if I'm clicking to select something, it's clicking it and then clicking it again, which is very frustrating. So that's not what I am asking it to do. I want it to just click the once. I'm not asking it to click on a number of occasions. That's not what I want. Okay, let's get these labels printed. Can I have an apple pie that's hotter than the sun inside, please? Very good point, Tom. They really do. I don't know how they heat apple pies up that much. It's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Whatever. I used to have great fun phoning the Wimpy and asking for a Big Mac when I was a kid, says Donkey. Very funny. No, it's not a setting on the mouse, Polar Shack. It's just broken. you know. Question, can you scratch your head again? What? You weirdo. I'm going to take the cap off now though, because it's, you know. I don't want like the condition to kind of get affected. So there we go. Wish there was a way to convert sales orders directly to labels, says Perfect Gifts. Then just print them from the thermal printer. Well, I mean, I don't have to. You can get. I just import and print. It's not difficult. I mean, it's not too bad. You can get a Big Mac and fries for $1.99. Just pick up a receipt from the floor, then buy 99p Coke, and you have a meal less than £3. Yeah, you can probably do that. There's loads of $1.99. You know, they hand them out sometimes, don't they? How loud that is. There we go. Right, let's get this shipping sorted. Just came back from Pure Gym. I feel like McGregor before he lost, says Polishek. You know, when the coppers came to your house when you had that old police helmet, do you think McDonald's will be turning up today? I hope not. I hope not. I don't think they will, because someone else has sold this and I don't think it's a problem. I've seen a lot of late night streams end with police arresting them on cam. Lol, what's he done, Civ, says Ryan. Oh, that's because you get a lot of like some streamers get like people calling the police and like calling in terror threats. So what happens is it's called being swatted, isn't it? And like that's what people do. They like ring the police and they say they suspect someone is doing some kind of like terror activity, or they say that they heard a disturbance. And what happens is the police turns up, and whilst people are on stream, and it's happened to a lot of people, but I believe the police are getting quite keyed in on that stuff. Like they're aware that it happens to a lot of people now, as in it's like a troll thing. So yeah. Alright, let's get this thing sorted. Okay, that was the antenna tube, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Oh, I just love that. It's parcel done. What's that one? PDO567. PDO567. Okay. That's for there. Okay. Did you see the live stream, Twitch stream, where that guy shot? No, I didn't know, Sib. No. Have you set yourself up as a limited company or sole trader? Asked Perfect Gifts. Sole trader, Perfect Gifts. Sole trader. Haha, let's swat him. Joking aside, if we do, the girl won't be going to America, so maybe not. Okay. Hey Jean, how are you? Sure knows how to hustle the Mackie D's. Question, like a proper question. How much of the RC haul have you got left? Well, we've got a lot left. We've still got, I don't know, like loads, thousands and thousands of bags. They're all listed. all pretty much all listed now. So yeah, that's not an issue. But yeah, there's lots of stock left. So like even though we're selling it every day, there is there's just lots and lots left. McDonald's chicken nuggets or tenders. I don't like chicken nuggets or tenders. Deal City. 7761. Percentage wise, well, no, I can tell you exactly. I don't know, like, I'm considering driving to McDonald's, says Nick. Okay, categories. Okay. Okay. Okay, if I look at just RC parts, we have over 1,000 listings, and it's about 4,700 items over that 1,000 listings, 1,002 listings, and yeah, 4,691 quantity, something like that. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. How much are you getting paid from the Big M, says Vincent Lees. Oh, we should get paid for promoting them, but I don't think we would. But yeah, I think that Nick and Sean have been sponsored by McDonald's. KFC. We actually had KFC the other day. So yeah, KFC is my preferred thing. So yeah, we had KFC the other day. It was really nice. Oh, filet-o fish. Yeah, I love the filet-o fish. I remember the joke that comedian with the grumpy face made about filet-o fish. Oh, I can't remember his name. Jack D. He made some funny joke. I can't remember what it was now, but it was funny when I saw it. Anyway. What's this guy? The guy that bought those bits is... Okay. Yeah, chicken is back in stock, Vincent, at KFC. Double cheeseburger is my favorite. Yeah, Deal City, there's something about the double cheeseburger that hits the spot. Sometimes when like you're feeling really hungry, you can just go there and you can just grab a double cheeseburger, and when you get it, it's all kind of hot and congealed almost, and that sounds gross, doesn't it? Like the bun and the cheese and the patty and the mustard and the ketchup and the chopped onions, they're like it's like one thing, and you just kind of peel a bit of the paper away and you just take a bite out of that. Oh, and the ketchup in there as well. Oh, absolutely. I think the double cheeseburger is one of their like secret weapons. I think the double cheeseburger is just like, oh yeah, that's like what you eat to hit the spot. I know it doesn't seem like it, but that's like the hit the spot burger. That is the double cheeseburger, in my opinion. Thailand Heron says, I'm impressed with your mic sound. Thank you. You're up, lazy. I've just got off COD, says Vincent. Yeah, I've just been doing these. I've just been doing these like pop on for a chat streams. Kind of fun, chilled out. You know, we don't really talk about reselling. I'm just doing my packing and we just chat crap basically, and kind of fun. 3 double cheeseburgers, $4.99. Yes, please. Meal in itself, says Ryan. I've never done that actually. I've never done 3 doubles myself. Ashamedly, I have had a double cheeseburger as a side burger to a regular meal. So I've had like a Big Mac meal and a double cheeseburger on the side or to go, which is really bad. But like really bad. But yeah, it's one of those things. It's just, oh gosh. Papa John is good, says Sib. We have to go to Domino's up here. It's pretty good, the Domino's up here. Yeah, Domino's up here is really nice, to be honest. You get free fries and popcorn chicken from KFC if you download the app. Yeah, and give them your details. So it's not fully free, but I know what you mean. It is free to an extent, yeah. Okay, the shocks. Okay, that's that name, which I can't pronounce. How do you pronounce that name? I'm normally quite good with pronouncing names, but like an impossible name. Gotta love Domino's. Domino's is addictive. Domino's, yeah, Domino's. I like the what do I like at Domino's? Oh gosh, the Domino's. I like the oh God. You know they do like a tandoori chicken type one, and they do like an American hot style one. I don't know, they do all these different ones, but their bases are really nice actually. Domino's, it's really good. I've got to say, I wish Pizza Hut was better. I really wish Pizza Hut was better, but they're not. Pizza Hut has really become like, it's become really poor. Like, it's greasy. They put too much emphasis on the crust, like getting the stuffed crust or whatever, and the pizza, even on a deep pan, the base is wafer thin. And I'm not happy about that. But the reason why I wish Pizza Hut was better than Domino's is because Pizza Hut do offer a gobsmackingly good dessert, which is their cookies, cookies and ice cream. Right? If you haven't tried that, wow, that's good. Cookie doughs, that's it. Cookie dough, ice cream and cookie dough is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Right, wow, the chat is going crazy on food. Just order one and Instagram it, you animal, says Ryan. The government have sold your info on, says Sean. Very true. It's already gone, isn't it, your info? This McDonald's talk has 24 hours nearby, so tempting, says Lincoln Seller. Chris B, shall I do opposite of gamer squatting and send a delivery to these houses? Oh gosh. Gosh. I'm not on it as much because Ryan keeps sending me dick pics, but I do occasionally post stories. Oh gosh, back in the room and you're now talking pizza stuff. The chat has moved on, Nick. It's, we are fluid. We are fluid here. Okay, that's that one. Oh, this is actually one of my favourite sales. It's like a guy bought 2 tiny bumpers, like the little bumpers for the front of a car. They're going to, I don't know where they're going. They're going abroad. Where are they going? I think they're going to Italy. Mention Z for 10% off. Very funny. Okay. Yeah, Razer Synapse wants to update. Whatever, Razer Synapse. En masse, yes, I still have the commercial coffee maker. I'm waiting for well, not waiting, I just haven't gotten around to ordering it. It takes me a while to get stuff done. I'm actually planning on getting a commercial kitchen table, like a stainless steel one, because it's quite a heavy machine and I want some space. So I'm going to be getting like a commercial like a stainless steel table to put it on. But yes, okay. 2014, what is that? Okay, it's not on order, Ryan. That's the thing, I just need to order it. It's what I want to do, but I just haven't done it. That's the issue. Okay. I think Sean is the instigator of all this food talk. Man, I was obsessed with Argos remote controlled cars as a kid. And would always beg for one. RC cars sound fun as hell. They are, DL City. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. It's a good hobby. It's a nice hobby to get into. Okay, the springs. Here's another sale. Someone paid like 12 quid for 2 of these springs. These are like shock springs, so you buy different colour springs depending on how stiff you want the springs on your shock absorbers. So white, I think, are the stiffest. I'm not sure. No, they might be the softest actually. I think these might be the softest springs. I'm not sure. Okay. Thanks for asking, Sib. Becky's fine. She had some more lemsip today, but she's still recovering. You know what it's like when you're not feeling well, and then you go into work, and it kind of just prolongs it. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. Vincent says off now. Have a good night. Thanks for popping in, Vincent. Okay. Okay. That is actually all the parcels done. Sib says, is the RC haul the best business decision you've made since marrying Beck? It wasn't just my decision. I don't think I really make good decisions. We both made that decision. Like I obviously like went for it and spotted it. But in terms of how we've this is the thing with the haul, I'm good at finding stuff, but believe me, a month after getting this stuff, I was ready to shift it all off because I'd had enough of it. So if it wasn't for her organising it and actually making sense of it for me so that we could actually list it all, and you know, we would not have made the money we've made from it if it wasn't for her thinking. So it works like that. But my best decision is definitely marrying Beck, definitely. So, but yeah, she helped make the whole work, because I get really fed up of stuff quickly, and like I really kind of get really frustrated, and I'm like, oh, that's enough. I've had enough of looking at this. I want to get rid of it. But yeah, I looking back, I'm like, wow, it's done so well for us. DBG says, you know the saying, behind every man. Totally, DBG. It couldn't be truer. It's a saying for a reason. Martin Sheridan says, Rally Roots wish they could make coffee like you. Oh, I'm sure they make good coffee, Martin. So yeah, it helps to have a business partner to help bring clarity, says him. Yeah, totally. You know, like some people would have been able to buy a haul. Like, bear in mind, we've been selling this stuff for a year, and we've still got 4,600 packets, right? With spread over 1,002 listings, and that's after selling it now for just over a year. So, you know, think about how much stock that is. And I know some of you guys could probably take that on and process it by yourself, but not me. There's just no way I would have been patient enough to do it, and not just patient enough, just the organizing of it all, it would just kind of do my head in. So yeah, I wouldn't have even taken it on. So yeah. What? I don't know what's going on in the chat there. Okay. Like the box numbers. Yeah, exactly. But you know what's really terrible about it as well? Like the boxes that I organized were like, in comparison to how we do them now, just bad thinking. Roughly how long did it take you to list all the RC stuff, says Hugh? It's been a long process. I think we got the majority of it done before we bought the second haul, because there was another haul we bought at the beginning of this year, around January, February time. The majority of it was done by January, February, and then it's just been trickling, listing the odd bits that you find here and there, and then we bought this second haul of stuff which was like much bigger, like it was when we had all the big RC cars and things. That's the kind of thing. So well guys, it is nearly, well, we've been going for over an hour again. We've been chatting for over an hour. About what? God knows. Mostly food. Yeah, Sib's box is there. Can you see it? It's still there, next to BBF. Oh, Ryan. Oh my god, Ryan. That is so funny. Is that you, Ryan? BBC is you. Okay. It is an unfortunate nomenclature system that I've adopted. But that is so funny. Oh gosh. Alright guys, we have been talking for over an hour. Yeah, you can be big best friend. Oh, not French lessons this time, says M-Mass. Order your table. Thank you, M-Mass. Thanks for the super chat, appreciate it. I will order I do want to order the table because I'm desperate to make coffee. I'm getting so frustrated, like not being able to make good coffee. I'm drinking instant at the moment, and it's just, it's horrific. Like I'm even like having to go to the lengths of getting, I don't know if you guys have tried, but you know they sell like flavor infused instant coffee, so you can get like orange chocolate and toffee, cinder toffee, and all these kinds of crazy flavors. Definitely I've been having that because it's just the only thing I can handle. But there you go. I got scammed by the other couple, Nick and Andrew. Nick says, you have a whole shelf, Sip. I still had the sticker on it. Beanie's coffee, that's it, Lincoln Seller. That's it, Lincoln Seller. Beanie's coffee, I think that's what it is. It's just about acceptable. And even that's gross, but it's just about acceptable. Thing is, with coffee, it's all about the steamed milk and the fresh coffee. And the other thing I need as well before I get going is I need a coffee grinder. There's no point in having my commercial machine set up without my coffee grinder, so I need to look out for another coffee grinder. I want to look for a good one. I want to get like a Mazda or something like that, and then I'll have my setup and I'll be sharing some shots. Yeah, you can have a coffee party, definitely. Yeah, we'll have like a coffee stream. It'll be amazing. I just make shots and drink coffee. Right. No, I'm not buying a weed grinder, DBG. It needs to be a specific kind of grinder. We can grind on the table together. Oh gosh, Ryan. Honestly, man, I don't even know what to say. You know what, Ryan and Sib, when they get together, they're like two naughty kids. They're just like two naughty kids. Oh gosh. Alright guys, thank you for joining in. I really appreciate the banter. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the chat. And obviously I'll see you guys in another video. But thanks for watching. Remember guys, OReilly Ruth will be on at 1 AM if for any of you that can't sleep, they're worth watching. They're a lot of fun as well. I enjoy watching their videos at the moment, so definitely check them out. And thanks guys for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.